Aries life in May. Your optimism and your enthusiasm are high, but you are not very self-aware, and that can mean you misjudge certain situations. This is not the best time to put yourself on the line with an important judgment call, and you should hold back on making very strident opinions known as you may set yourself into a corner which is hard to climb down from. Aries crave recognition, and you want to push yourself forward into situations where you think you are going to make an impression, but things are unlikely to turn out as you wish, especially if you act out of character or in a way which is in contrast to your usual persona. If you want to grab the headlines in your sphere of influence, you must capitalize on your position or build on what you have rather than striking out in on unrelated tangent. Cheerfulness and a certain amount of luck can help you avoid the problems you will create while leaping before you look. Aries are likely to clash with institutions this month. Your own attitudes are likely to be at odds with prevailing rules and regulations being pushed down your throat, and you are never one to take things lying down. Post-May 15 is great for starting any action or making decisions on almost any matter. However, the best results will come from deliberate action on bucket lists, applying for patents, finalizing scientific projects, new IT initiatives, mass communications, and networking. Aries health in May. While health is rather good this month and Aries have a strong spirit within which keeps your mood high and your body's power to regenerate and recuperate strong, you have to ensure that ventures you get involved in do not get out of hand due to lack of planning and forethought and end up taking too much time or energy. Know your limits. You are attracted to adventure and outdoor activities, and these can benefit you as long as you do not dive right in thinking it's a dawdle when there really is more to it. Make sure you do not overburden yourself with responsibility just because you need to prove yourself. Stop seeking assurance in the wrong places and look to cultivate self-approval and self-acceptance internally. Aries love in May. Love can be confused with a more general mood which has gripped you. Aries may fall in love fast this month, but often you are in love with an idealized version of that person, or you may be in love with them as they are reinforcing your opinions and beliefs. Love is also strongly linked to the activities you are immersed in, and so love relationships may develop with colleagues or associates who you are working closely with, but will these relationships last when the task is done, or the phase is over? It may be a love born of highly specific circumstances rather than an attraction based on your true selves. Secret romances are possible this month as Aries are liable to be involved in liaisons which are unorthodox or unusual and which carry a deep meaning and engender a powerful emotional reaction within you. Marriages can either be a bubble of enjoyment which helps you escape the hard realities of the world or a sphere of life where you feel disappointed and lonely. In either case, the choice is with you. It is all down to your underlying emotional outlook rather than what is really happening. Right now, illusions feel more real than what is real, and so to change reality you must change your outlook or detach yourself until your mood levels out, and you are more practical in outlook. Often past relationships cast a long shadow, and it can be hard to judge matters right now on their own merits as you keep relating things to the past and almost creating self-fulfilling prophecies. This is quite a spontaneous month for Aries, and you will throw caution to the wind. You may embark on highly combustible relationships which only last a few days, but which you are okay to bin once the excitement goes out. Relationships with fixed signs and the earth signs suffer the most challenges for Aries, or should I say that you can be very challenging for them to deal with as you are so unpredictable, highly strung, and lively. Only dynamic relationships and those which allow freedom, total self-expression, and are not judgmental can thrive this month. Aries career in May. Aries are highly susceptible to the spiritual realm at this time, and I know that many Arians work as psychics, healers, alternative therapists, etc., and you have added power to tap into universal energies in order to bring greater understanding of your clients and get better results. If you are still learning or training in these fields, you can gain confidence. This month is a very moving time for Aries involved in group activities or movements. You are fond of any activity where you gather en masse with others with some great idea or ideal to espouse. While Aries are natural leaders, right now you want to lose yourself in a sea of emotion or to be swept along in a tide of powerful or purposeful anger. You have to draw a line when this feeling becomes hysterical. Aries must be more discriminating, as you are not always selective enough about who you throw your hat in with. Often carried away in the moment, associations look good, but when the hype dies down, you may feel you have been pulled in the wrong direction. This is an ideas-rich phase, but not necessarily a practical one. It is great for brainstorming and allowing your imagination free rein, but you may have to delegate out the more logical details or leave them for another day. This is a good month to initiate activities which require joint action and cooperation. Creatively, you have to make some sacrifices, as not all the ideas or plans can come to pass, as they cannot coexist due to restrictions on resources. Aries must wield the axe and decide what course of action has the most chance of success and must have your full attention.